Greetings, Stormtroopers and Jedi Generals. Here is CT-2025, broadcasting from the Rishi Moon Command Post. Today, we are going to talk about how some animals of a lot of planets we are fighting get endangered. It probably is not something really important for most of us, but it is really important for the environment of each planet. As you already know, we are a lot of clones. And there are also a lot of Jedi that we have to feed. And because of that, we need a lot of food to keep ourselves fighting against the Kanka for the Republic. But have you ever wondered about how we get no resources to produce from the nutrimental bars that are supplied to us? The planets that side with us make a lot of farms where they plant a lot of different eatable plants. But that is something that damages the environment. Some of these plants are not from that place. They do not have natural predators, being better at surviving with optimal resources. So they end so they end up taking out the native plants that the animals eat. Most animals are designed to follow certain diets and are not able to survive when their main food disappears. This is really dangerous and can end up with extinction of other animals. We also have to take in count that his activity removes a lot of green natural areas, killing a lot of plants and moving out the animals that live there, endangering them because they are no longer able to develop as they should. Something that is not usually taken into account is that when there is a siege in another planet and there is no way to get resources from the Republic, like what happened in Fallujah at the beginning of the war, soldiers have to kill natural flora and fauna to get food. This is not bad in the siege if the siege does not last long, but the more our troops hunt for food, the more the environment is modified, endangering eatable species and their predators. Finally, we have to talk about bounty hunters and sport hunters that usually hunt animals for fun. And even when that is not related to our war, to our fighting, it's our duty to arrest them in order to deliver them to our security corps so they can be sent to prison and pay for their crimes. Maybe you are wondering, can the animals and environment be protected? Shouldn't we change our ways so animals can be treated better? My answer on the Republics is yes. Natural habitats have to be protected and conditions to the animals that live nearby the farm zones should be improved. In this moment, the Senate is discussing what to do about this. Some of them say that farming should be stopped. Others say that no price is too high in order to win, and that more farms should be built, not only to feed us, but to feed refugees, too. It seems that most senators are trying to find a world to move endangered species that should be protected, just as rancors, for example. Finally, the Caminoan senators are trying to convince others that these species, that endangered species, should be sent to Camino in order to take DNA samples and clone them, just as what happened when Camino, some thousands of years ago, was flooded and the Caminoans had to clone themselves to survive. In order to know more about this, you have to be here next week listening to this radio station. When we are going to talk, in that moment, we are going to talk about what the Senate decided. Keep listening.